Now, Upper Peninsula Sports with Jake Durant from the Big Boy of Marquette Sports Desk.
In 1993, Mark Rosen left the West Coast for Marquette as he embarked on his journey to lead the NMU women's volleyball team to back-to-back national titles. Almost 3 decades later, Mark is now the winningest head coach in the University of Michigan's program's history. Through all the success, his stop here in the UP is still something he thinks about often. In part 1 of my discussion with Mark, we talk about why he decided to come to Northern. In the year 1993, Mark Rosen was an up-and-coming volleyball coach looking to climb his way up the coaching ranks. That year, he led Cal Bakersfield to the national title game, a match that would take place at Hedgecock Fieldhouse in Marquette. His opponent, the Northern Michigan Wildcats, a team loaded with talent including 4 All-Americans, led by legendary head coach Jim Moore.
You know, we lost to them. It was a good final, but the thing we went away from is going, hey, we're bringing everybody back. You know, we've got everybody back, and they're graduating all but Jenny Long. You know, we're going to be okay. We'll be back in this situation. So, you know, that was kind of the end of 1993, and me thinking, hey, we're going to come back and get another. I didn't even know if Northern would be in the picture because they graduated so much, but I knew we would be.
Little did Rosen know his fate would change thanks to a phone call he received in midsummer. It was from Rick Comley, athletic director and head hockey coach at NMU.
Rick calls me and says, hey, we want to talk to you about our job here. And I'm like, I don't know. You know, we got a pretty good team here. But he goes, well, we want you and Lisa to coach together. And I'm like, okay, you know, you got my attention.
Rosen, who had recently been married to his wife Lisa, was campaigning to get her on his coaching staff at Bakersfield. The university was hesitant. The opportunity to coach with Lisa was enough to get Rosen on a plane to Marquette. Rosen landed at K.I. Sawyer International Airport. Waiting for him was Comley.
You know, we had about a 20 or 30-minute conversation in the parking lot at the airport, and he kind of laid out some things right there, like from day, you know, first minute, and I was impressed. You know, and they were building the new volleyball arena, which was exciting. They were committed to volleyball, and I was just really impressed with Rick. I mean, he was a coach's AD.
Thanks to the strong connection with Comley and a little coaxing from his wife, Rosen was now all in on the Wildcats.
I remember calling Lisa and saying, you know, Lisa, we need to look at this pretty seriously. This is maybe a really good opportunity. And she didn't even hesitate. She goes, well, you know what? We originally kind of looked at Northern as maybe leverage to be able to get her to be the assistant coach at Bakersfield. She's like, hey, I don't want to work somewhere where we have to leverage them. I'm good. You know, I'm worthy. If they want us both, let's go. And I remember I went there thinking I'm not going to look at this job very seriously. And within a few hours, I'm like, I'm looking really seriously.
And so they quickly packed their bags and left the California sun for the unpredictable UP weather. Rosen took over a roster that had a lot of turnover from the year before, but also had a lot of potential.
We get to Northern and we've got 7 freshmen. We've got 1 returning starter. I talked to Jim about every kid, like, tell me about these kids. What do I got to work with? And he told me, he goes, Mark, I think they're going to be better than people think.
Make sure to tune back into Local 3 Sports tomorrow. I'll have part 2 of my discussion with Mark Rosen. We'll take a deep dive into the '94 season as the Wildcats looked for back-to-back national titles. James, back to you.